to Arkantos. I'm Arkantos, and today I'm here with some Ark Survival Evolved. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is we are going to be starting our expansion on the lore of our Ark. So the way I'm going to do is I'm going to build 4 extra little tribes. And we're going to kind of use them as a way to experiment with our build styles, stuff like that. And yeah, we're going to try to make them different, and we're going to try and kind of bring this world to life a little bit. And I'm going to use I wonder if you know what, I'll use one of the spawn zones, and then that way I can kind of leave the rest. I can use, and maybe I'll use another one as an outpost, or the other 2 as little outpost kind of things. That way we can kind of build up. So there's going to be outposts, towns. They're each going to have their own little small town, and then, or a couple small towns, and then a big like center tribe compound. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to start with south. So let's say the leader of the south tribe, what do you want to have? I kind of want to have their, because the east, okay, so the east go there. Which will probably be where I'll put like the home base of the West tribe. Alright, so yeah, okay, let's start with maybe an outpost. So we'll start with South 1. Alright, so we'll kind of keep in mind, so we're not going to be our character, we're going to be completely different individual. So I have a bit of a camp idea that I kind of want to build to kind of start as like the building of a compound or something like that. So since we spawned here, let's kind of go around do the survival thing as we go. So I do have Fear Evolved going on because it is Halloween. So we're going to kind of enjoy that. I was going to do this in like doing like creative mode, and we can just, but I figured we'll kind of experience, kind of do like, I'm going to try and note where it happens during these little side missions, these side plots. Alright, so that's kind of it. So what we'll do, because yeah, like we're gonna build little marker towers and stuff like that for each one. So each one, they're also gonna be very limited to what they're gonna be able to like advance to. Just to kind of show the different advancements because of like the surplus of what they can get within their area. Kind of gives people a bit more of an advantage. And then yeah, we'll kind of, once I get everybody established, we'll kind of see how everything kind of goes. We'll do little bit like side missions or side plots where we'll kind of show. I might try to do a little bit of, if we can do like a war or a fight. I don't know if we'll do any fights, but they might be like, they'll show up during when I'm the main character. Let's say that. Alright, so we're gonna have this basically be, since this is gonna be, I'm gonna not have stuff built on the spawn areas, but I am gonna have stuff built little camps built. So let's kind of start on the camp. So it's going to be very primitive. So we might as well have it here. It's a really good spot here. Relatively flat. So like a little normal camp. I'm going to kind of build up on it. We'll get started. How many other foundations can I make? 2. Okay, let's go ahead and start gathering resources. So the South Tribe, I think what they'll have is they will probably be more of the these big rocks. Well, no, each one's gonna have their own. They'll have their own goods, like they'll have their own harbor. So they'll have their own, they won't specialize in anything. They'll just live as they are. We'll see how long that lasts. Let's do at least one for now. Let's get. Really? Why are they so? Oh, it's just because of the wood. Okay, well now I can get more wood. Because with how our where our actual separate house is going to be, our little, our basically our home, basically. The walls kind of give me an idea. But with the Poke Arc series, I've also kind of figured out how to kind of build a beginner camp. Okay, so this one, these will evolve basically. They're gonna eventually, as time goes on, primitive little places where we're gonna use to mark stuff with. So like they'll start off as a little camp, and then they'll evolve into whatever we kind of need them to be eventually. And then, yeah, I kind of want to go and, if I can, build like little lumber camps or something to kind of make it more lively, kind of, give me a little reason to build videos more. Alright, so now let's see, how many can we make? I need 10 of these. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use these to mark, basically, because we're going to basically have it put some detail into the basic of the camp. So like, not all camps are going to be like this, but because this is basically a spawn area, we're going to make it a little bit more than usual. Okay, so let's start with so let's go up that much. Just like this. Oh, hold up. That doesn't look right, does it? Oh no, it's right. It looks right. Alright. Just like so. Okay, so that's basically going to be where we're going to start our little bit of our tent. It's going to be do that there. Just like that. We'll do the other side. Okay, we need the one back here. Put the pillar. All right. I should move it over a little bit more. Fuck. Or can I? Actually, you know what? He may be okay. Oh, maybe not. Okay, no, we're gonna have to. Do it a bit of a different way. All right. I wonder if I should. I could. I remember how I did it the first time there. Because, yeah, stuff's not really flat here. But it's a spawn area, so I want to put a little bit of... I know. Because I want to make this at least big enough for, to say, have a few... Oh, I want to make it like so there's 3 in a triangle. But have the campfire be the center point. Boom, just like one right there. there. Nope, that doesn't look right. Alright, make this. Let's go here. Let's go do this first. Like that. Yeah, and enough to try to get it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we have that. So what if I did... Let's... Oh, I can use that. Nope. Try to make this work when it's not working. Okay, got that. Be like a team of 4. No. just want it to be... do I want to put? Come back to that. Or, oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool to. Okay, well, I gotta make sure I remember that. Now I gotta think of. Let's keep it very basic. Fuck it. So I'm kind of laying out where that. Like aesthetically, this would be what we want. Just like that. Then we'll have some benches. So this is basically a beginner. It's a camp for us to kind of figure out. Actually, hold up. Okay, so we have that. And let's kind of use the that there. I'm kind of wondering if I should make these this like a, and well, we'll see. I might turn this into like a small outpost or something. We'll see. Because there's a spot up there I kind of don't want to waste either, but we'll see what I can do up there with it. Why so far away? Huh. Doo-ba-doo. Alright, now let's kind of figure out where the little thatch huts will be. But the... Actually, it shows more over here maybe. Or... I don't really know. This is probably like... Well, hold up. There's a good spot over here. Maybe. I just gotta take a rock out of the way. It's like right here. It's like a little... indent here. Nah. Never mind. No, he'll be by himself, actually. Let's make him by himself. Well, no, maybe not. He started off as himself, and then more came. Let's see. Then let's go, let's put a thatch hut here. Maybe I'll set up like little more primitive tribes. We'll see. I do want to make this my forever world. I want to make it become more alive. Just like that. I could have gone out more. Do some space. So let's start with the initial hut. If I can. Cause I can eventually do this as like a flyby kind of thing and tell us and tell the story that way. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so we got that. Let's go. And yeah, I'll put. You know what? No. Not right here. I think I'm just so picky. So keep that the way it is. That's where one will be, one hut. Well, actually, I could put it right. No, I don't want to look right. Hut number 2. I'll put hut number 3. So I try to put over there, the foundation will go into the ground. I don't want that. Alright, that's 3. It is what it is. So since this is a very primitive, very basic. Sounds out till nighttime. Okay, it's only 1 o'clock, 1:30. Okay, cool. Because then I can kind of have fun with the huts. Boom. Get it. Well, let's see if we can try to find... We might be able to do... Maybe have like a work area over here. And I have it very, very basic, actually. Yeah, this is good here. Okay, so what I want to do... Is this the way to do it? Let's get my fiber. And see. I want to see, because I want to be able to... If I can... Yeah, we're good here. What do I gotta do it? No, maybe not. Okay, then let's build it. that. Oh, well, if we're going on the other side regardless, oh well. That's alright. It kind of shows it's a little... This one will be different though. Oh, this one will be a little different as well. I'm trying to set this up as a... So you have a communal... They just have their own little huts. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so let's... But I think this is because this is too low as it is. That's probably why. Well, this one would be like for like an outpost and stuff. I could probably use this technique. Alright, so we got that. So you're gonna basically be worrying about survival at the beginning stage. Everyone's chairs in front of their huts. Because I kind of want to use these as a little bit of a safe respawn points near areas. Ba 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 ba. See, I'm gonna try to do what we can until it gets dark. Little huts, campfire. Yeah, so this is basically kind of how we're gonna mark our buildable locations. Okay, let's go kill and get some hide. So I can make a... That'll do. Alright. Alright, so yeah, let's use this as some kind of market and label it. I will name this South Tribe. South Tribe Camp. Alright. So there's that. Alright, so they say they, after a while they venture in. They go across the river. And look for a spot to make a better camp. Okay, so since they basically we get they're in the island segments, we'll give this one. We'll look for a spot for either a small settlement or for an outpost. And we get all of this. Well, say really in order to keep it, we would need to have an outpost and then maybe like a smaller little town on each one, I think. And so we might get surprised in this over here. Okay, well this is one. No, this part's not looking over, is it? Oh yeah. And then this one is like the very top here. Ah, Cardo! Ah, Cardo! Cardo! Oh god, he's right behind me. I'm sorry, Parastars, I'm sorry. So what if we went back over here? Is there a flat enough spot to build over here? I'm looking at all my options. So it would be nice to kind of, if I was able, well, I guess I can't. Oh yeah, there's way more over here, isn't there? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we found a spot for it, and I'm going to do my very best to keep that tree. Yeah, I think we found a spot for a town. Like a small town, or have a nice little outpost here. So we get all this. We get down here. And yeah, I'll kind of do this on my own a little bit too. And see if I can get, well, like, I'll do like border markers. And we'll put a certain combination of paint. That's how we'll kind of differentiate between them. Okay, so I get all of this. I get all of that. Oh. Oh. Ah. Okay, then we have it back over here. Very difficult to build. Like, I'm trying to see, like, if we clear away all the trees, would it be a flat enough spot to make a cool, nice base? Oh. Oh. So I do get all of this as well. Like, this is an obvious... Ouch! An obvious choice. Like, it is very flat here. Oh yeah, don't I get that big rock? Yep, still on the same, okay. Frick, the South Tribe can actually make really good. Like, there are some decent spots. No, I don't have that rock outcrop, do I? Nope. Nope, that's over on the... That's over there. Oh, jeez. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. What do I do? Oh, no, I don't. Wait, yes, I do. It's right here. So I wonder if I could take advantage of this. You know what? I don't think I can. Because I'm pretty sure there's... Yep. Well, so I've got one over here. Elena's. So yeah, no, maybe not. Because hell, I can make like a whole civilization just on this place alone. Yeah, maybe let's just build up Trying to figure them out. Trying to see where the flattest spot, the biggest flattest spans are, which is right here. Is a good spot I think we can build. I kind of want to build. Well, no, yeah. Well, I'll start off we'll have nice big chunks of. I'll have to try and see, and we'll kind of go. I'll have to try to go by foot around each of the spawn areas and see how I can. Okay, no, actually, no. There's a cool thing. I can actually make a small town, and maybe a good outsized outpost, because I can actually put the capital on another separate island over in the middle by the hunter. And I can put we can make these little camps a little bit nice. These starter camps a little bit nicer. Have them kind of be like walled off and or just have them the spawn. Maybe I do want to make the spawn camps a little bit nicer. But yeah, I think we have a good idea about that. Because then I can have the capital of the West 2 be on Craig's Island. Because where basically I have... So I can make an outpost over... Yeah, okay, so I have an idea. I have a better idea of how I want to set this up. Because north is going to be the most difficult. But yeah, I'm gonna spend a time pick what's like the starter area of like where they're conquer and where their starter territory is gonna be, and then that way we can move out. We can, like they say, they'll have a better idea on how to have a layout for their. Oh, you son of a whore! What the fuck? So we start off with my camp over there. Cause yeah, I want to build bridges across waterways if I can, and I can get that way. There's kind of a bit of a pathway-ish. I might try and build like path markers or something. Some way resemble the path somehow. Okay, so then we'll come over. Okay, so if there's gonna be, I can make it so there's a small town here, or wait, oh yeah, let's probably do a small town and then an outpost. Okay, so let's look for a spot. Let's pick where we want to have our small town. So this is like, well, we'll set up a mini civilization. Not berries. Shit. Okay, so I can have. So maybe I can use this spot up over here. We'll kind of. Let's kind of see if we can just kind of brainstorm and set up where we kind of want to build stuff until the sun goes down. So if I want to clear out over here, so if they found a nicer clearing, and yeah, like we'll clear this spot out. They'll make a primitive. Well, hold up. I want to have them to be the kind of the same kind of basis, but then we'll change up the. I don't know. We'll see how I figure that out. So like, yeah, we'll figure out where the middle is, and then we'll go out and then we'll kind of figure out, and then we'll see we'll experiment what we need for like the outposts. So yeah, we'll put like a small village, big encampment, or a nice outpost keep kind of deal, and then have several small encampments around. Have a little bit of a small early dock area. So like maybe that's what we'll turn our spawn into is the dock, maybe. And then, yeah, so like we'll have and then maybe have a little smaller outpost on the eastern side. Yeah. And some will just be like outposts, or it's like towers or something we'll put. But that will be a little bit different from the border markers, which we'll put. I might have to adjust the spawn area. That way, their vegetation and stuff will grow close to where they are. So I gotta make sure they're not in a spot where rock will spawn and they'll get covered. Alright, so we got that figured out. Alright, so I'm a little more comfortable with that. Okay. So yeah, clear out over here so we got a nice view of that way it kind of almost doubles as another lookout point, because we kind of will have a nice little view, I think. Yeah, we might be able to kind of see what's going on. Well, not really. Kind of what's going on over there. Then maybe we got like an obelisk wars where each one will take one tribe will take over the obelisk. Actually, why don't we? Maybe what I'll do is a red, green, and blue tribe. Maybe nah. Well, it would. How we could do this thing? Maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, we'll build a nice wall. It's like they're all gonna be walled off. They'll have watch towers in the walls and things. All right. But yeah, now that we have the ideas going, guys, I think I'm gonna here and yeah, I want to kind of get to work and kind of experiment and see what kind of designs I like for border markers, and how we'll figure out. I'll bring in my ink and the fairy. We'll clear out spots where we're gonna mark where little camps are gonna be, where outposts is gonna be, the main the small town. That way, so like the small town will be kind of like where they'll have the workshop. It'll be wood, a bit of wood, mix of wooden thatch to show the state maybe, or maybe I'll redo this into a dock and whatnot. Cause yeah, I want to do something with the spawn areas, make the spawn areas part of it, have them play a role. So yeah, I think I'll tear this all down. I'll redo this and kind of make it into a. Maybe I'll leave this here and maybe make a port somewhere else. Cause this is pretty shallow water, so I don't want any boats getting stuck. Oh, I could take that indent and make it a little bit of the dock. Well, we'll see. Although it would kind of be cool to have you spawn in and be like on certain ones. We'll see though. But yeah, till next time, guys. Peace.